Hi everyone, hi team. This is David Pritchard, your health and wellness coach. Wanted to check in with all of you. We're in our second week here, and it definitely feels things are definitely intensifying a little bit with a lot of the social distancing guidelines going around the country, around the world, and the stay-at-home messaging that's going around too as well, and that we certainly follow those guidelines to ensure that we can control the spread, right, as we're here. What I want to just pass on today as we are certainly providing well-being resources and health and wellness information is we definitely have a boatload of how to eat right, how to stay healthy, how to work out at home. I've seen more work at home apps promoted and fitness professionals out there giving away their services for free. So that is so incredible. I love to see my industry rallying together and coming together and giving their incredible talents out to everyone. And when we think about resiliency, which we talked about last month, which was this ability to overcome, this ability to pick yourselves up and bounce back better than before. I definitely can tell you we are a resilient bunch as humans. And when we think about, as I was talking with my 13-year-old son, we were talking about the word resolve, which is that aspect of not giving up, of not quitting. Keep going no matter what, no matter how challenging and bad things are getting and are. And we're probably in that realm right now of just resolving and making sure that we stay on track with taking care of ourselves. So what I want to give you today is the aspect of your mental well-being. As we're coming out of this, in another month, and someone is 3 or 4 pounds heavier, and maybe someone didn't exercise as much as they could have because they were so busy with their family and taking care of their kids and still working. That doesn't bother me. As a coach, I could care less if you got 4 or 5 pounds on you after this is all done. I really don't. It's not a priority for me. It's not a priority for me to even talk about. What a priority for me is making sure that we come out of this so that our mental health is intact. The anxieties, the fears, the worries that are just, I feel, on everybody's shoulders. No matter how positive someone is, you can still feel there's a sense of concern for their family, for the world. And I want to give you a little example of how I've handled fear in the past. And it was told to me by a great friend of mine who's a therapist and said, I want you to think about the fear that you're feeling, or that anxiety, or that stress. And then I want you to think about how real is it? And then as you start to think about that, it's completely 100% real. I know that this fear is valid for me to be thinking about. Then I want you to think about one last thing. I want you to think about, can you prove it? That fear, that anxiety, that stress is something that deserves to live in your headspace or in your heart or, physically, mentally, emotionally. And I can tell you, it has been an enormous way to lift those burdens of saying that fear does not exist. I can't prove that exists. I can't prove the world is going to, fall apart in a week. I can't. So why do I think about it? Why do I let it live inside my mind? And the more that you start to make that a daily, minute, hourly practice, you start to lift the things that don't deserve to be in your headspace. And then you start focusing on the things that, yes, you can prove. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's your job, maybe it's the health of your family. Things like that do deserve space and do deserve the energy for you to put your focus on. Because then once you start to do that, it lightens up and gets rid of all that junk that doesn't deserve to have that space. And you can have that energy now to go after the things that you can control and start to take the ownership of your life back. To start to own your day and not let your day own you, not let the media own you, not let your worries own you, but you own your day. And then it starts to become, okay, I got this. Every day is not going to be perfect, but I'm going to have gratitude for 1 or 2 things. I'm having gratitude for being home with my kids, for me to be able to send messages like this out. for me to be able to impact the people that I probably wouldn't have been able to impact because of technology and because the ability that we can connect more now than ever. This is changing the landscape of human connection, which I'm embracing. And on the other side, I'm going to double down on it. So listen, take care of yourself. Go out for a walk. Talk with your kids, play games, have this opportunity not to worry about eating less Oreos or, did I eat too much pizza? Yeah, maybe you did, but who cares? Are you taking care of this? Are you taking care of this? Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you connecting with people and not feeling isolated? That's what's important. And when we come out of this on the other side, we're going to be better for it. So put the energy to that. Not that I don't want you to work out or exercise or eat well. Those are great things. And if you're doing that, kudos to you. I'm not perfect. I'm not doing it all. But I'm going to be better for it at the end of the day, knowing that I spent more time with my family and talked to my kids maybe before I went and, exercised. I went out and took a walk yesterday, and it was unbelievable to see the people that I've never seen in my neighborhood ever walk. Ever. I've never seen some of these people who would leave their house. They go to work, they come home. And it's been great to see them connecting with their family and walking. The power of walking. No gym, no equipment. A conversation. Some of them weren't talking. There was just a little head nod, a gesture. Hi, we're in this together. We all know what that means. You know the look. You've given it and you've received it. So listen, you don't need much. Get out there, talk about your worries, talk about what's on your heart, talk about what's bothering you, but then also get a piece of paper down and write down those anxieties, those fears, and then ask yourself, can I prove it? And if you can't prove it, cross it out, get rid of it, throw it in the garbage, and then put your energy towards the things that you can. So guys, listen, stay well, be well, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of your family. I look forward to talking to you again. Be well, everyone.